Okay, so I'm recording to help provide evidence for um, interactive some flaws in interactive brokers, the TWS system. This right here is the TWS system. The first flaw, since it's up right now, is the stop losses not triggering. So here I have a stop loss not triggering. The current price, since it's after hours, is which doesn't show on these bar charts. It just has it out there. Here I'll show you the current price. It's 33.62. I'll refresh. Um, Current price is 33.62, and I have my stop loss at I had it at 35. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to put it back up. And this is one of those cases where the stop loss isn't triggering. Okay. Sometimes this has problems too. Okay, I brought down my target price and it triggered. Okay, catch that? I brought down the target price to where it needed to be and it triggered. So it filled the order when it was reaching the target price, but it did not when I moved the stop loss. That is a huge problem. Um, and I was told this error or these bugs, like I have seen it when I was doing paper trading, but I was told these bugs would not occur in the live TWS system, and it does. Um, I had the same problems in the live, uh, but yeah, I was told that it wouldn't be there, and I believed it. And I tried to make the system work because there's a lot of good things about TWS. I like a lot of the things they do, like the availability of shorting, but because of other problems like this, it has cost me tens of thousands of dollars, and it's it's not fun. Anyway, another problem here. Let's put in another order here, just like let's go ahead and put in an order. Yeah, transmit, transmit. Yes, override and transmit. Go here. Okay, so it triggered at this price. Okay, that's fine. It seems to be about right, 33.67 or so. This is the current price, 33.67. Yep, that's exactly it. That is the price that we're currently at. I'm looking at my other screens. I apologize. I can only record one screen right now. But that price that I was showing you earlier over here, uh, this one says 33.62, but there is some give and take with the the sell at order and the buy at order. So this is not the price you can necessarily get it at. Um, those who are familiar with trading understand the availability of shares or availability price. It's right there. So 33.67, and I I I'm going to try this trigger again. It has happened already, and I will try the trigger. Actually, I need to show you this first. The other error that was showing up was the position, incorrect position. Sometimes, even though I would have only 100 in the position, or say 200 or 400, it would double. It would say all of a sudden, it would say 200 when I only had 100, and 400 when I only had 200. Um, and sometimes it would be even more than that. I couldn't figure out the exactly why it would double, or sometimes be even more different. I don't know what the other quantity was, but it would either double or do some other quantity um, in a position right here. I would click on summary and it would show the true amount. See, the net is 100. And over here, when it had the error going, it would say 200. This has caused me to act accordingly, and that action has caused me to be um, over act. So if it said 200 and I wanted to close the position, I would need to sell 200. So if I sold 200, I'd be in the negative 100 as a result, because I was actually in positive 100. So if I were to sell 200, I'd be in the negative 100 net. Um, and that would happen a lot, like daily. Um, so I was told that specifically wouldn't happen in the day trader account, um, or the live account. So, uh, and let's see, the other error. Let's see if this stop loss will trigger this time. Nope. Again, the stop loss isn't triggering. This has happened way too many times. And it wasn't until uh, recently, when I pulled out of Interactive Brokers altogether, that I realized that was one of the huge problems was the stop loss not triggering. And if I take this down, the target price, um, see if it works. Okay, it took a little while, but it worked. Um, so we got orders triggering at the wrong price. Um, that one wasn't as much of an issue for so much as buying and selling initially, but orders for stop losses obviously is, and sometimes the target price would have the same issue. It would not trigger when it should have. Um, and then we got stop losses not triggering. Obviously, I demonstrated that. Incorrect balance showing. I have screenshots of that. The system either ignores orders um, for a period of time or entirely. So I would be in a position. I would try to place an order, and it would ignore it. Sometimes entirely, and I wouldn't get in the position, um, or I'd put in a separate position to to reduce my overall position and it wouldn't trigger. So um, there's another problem: incorrect execution, the price timing, which is basically the stop loss. So those are the those are the issues I've been having. It's cost me tens of thousands of dollars, um, especially when the stop losses are right before sharp downturns. Um, so, like, say I had a stop loss, uh, say I purchased right here, and I was moving my stop loss up to here, and it goes down, and then say this is all hypothetical. This is a day chart. I'm sorry. Let's do a minute. So if if I have if I have the system so that the stop loss here, this is another thing. Another issue is that lock is a huge problem. It makes it hard to see. So if I purchase down here, and it moves up, and I put my stop loss and I move it up with the order, of course, because I don't want it to lose too much, and then it comes down and triggers. Say I moved it up to here, and then it triggers, but it doesn't actually. Well, it touches, but it doesn't trigger. It doesn't actually fill the order, and then it goes down more. I lost a lot of money. It's particularly bad if, say, I purchase here, and then I go to eat or take care of something in the house, and then I come back, and it's already gone down to here, and I don't foresee this jump happening. It's gone down to here, and I have to hurry and pull out because the stop loss didn't trigger. I don't know if if the positions are ready.